lust is gonna be the hardest thing for most of us to overcome. You know, you got drugs, you got that, but for most of us, lust is the biggest obstacle we gotta face in our life because a lot of us, it was thrown in our face when we was younger. You know, we finding out about all this explicit stuff at a very early age. Some of y'all found y'all mom DVDs, dad DVDs, people at school telling you about it, whatever it may be. And then you get hooked and it become a way of how you cope with all your issues and your problems. And it's super hard to break that lust spirit. Like, lust is the biggest thing that I deal with. Like, I got my lust mostly under control, but it's not all the way under control how I would like it to be. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it's under control. But drugs, you know, quitting, putting down the gas, all that, for me, that was the easiest to do. But lust is still a thing that kind of just plays in my mind, you know what I'm saying? It's because I dealt with it for so long and I used it as a coping mechanism for so long. And I know that a lot of us use it as a coping mechanism still. You know, and it's not really, when you find yourself in times of despair, that's when lust really is that's when it's the strongest, because it's so easy to escape for a little bit, trying to hit up this female, you know what I'm saying, or go watch this, and it's a coping mechanism to escape for a little while, but it's never gonna last. You know, the best thing to go about anything is to be clear-headed, you know, and if you lust driven, if you lust fulfilled, you never gonna go into situations clearly because you're always thinking about how this woman look or how this person look, and it's always a thing in your mind, you know. So that's gonna be the biggest obstacle for most of us to face. But we got it, bro. If we just keep going strong with it and keep implementing new things into our life that distract us and slowly but surely ease us off of lust, we're gonna be good, bro.